I'm a loser.
Kill me.
Me too. Oh my God.
Squirt.
Welcome, everyone, to Drinking with Drew show. Oop. June 6th. A little heavy on the finger there. I don't know what that's like.
That's what she said.
Yeah. June 6th, 2023. Little pre-birthday show.
Little pre-birthday.
Little pre-birthday
It's
show.
your birthday. Well, it was Simon's birthday yesterday.
It was Simon's birthday yesterday. We tried to spoil him, but the wiener stole all of his toys.
Yep.
He had some treats.
Yep. Hung out with Belle.
He did.
Yep. My dog came over to visit. They had some bully sticks.
That's the bull penis.
I was gonna say, you guys familiar with bully sticks?
I am.
We are now.
I know. I had a coworker when I was like 18. I worked at some insurance firm, and they had a guy that had a stick that was like 40 inches long, and he eventually told me it was a bull's penis.
You mean like a cane? He was walking with a cane? It was okay. Yeah, we're talking about the dog treats.
Oh, yeah, no, same thing.
Yeah, no.
Well, they come in like, big lengths, and then they cut them down to size depending on, the distributor you get them from. But yeah, they're actually made out of bull's penis.
Is that after the steaks or before? Like, do they just say, you're going to Longhorn, so the other half of you is going to PetSmart?
I don't know how they have that much like available to produce that many.
I called PetSmart. I said, I'm available if you need, some extra toys.
Yeah, but once it's off, it's done.
Oh, it's true. I thought they could just like clone you and model it after you.
No, this isn't, customize your own dildo.
Dogs are like, why are we getting 3-inch dog toys now?
Yep, we got a kitty coming in.
Oh, shit.
Nope, he's gone.
There goes
Simon chased him out.
Like, get out.
Fuck that cat.
Simon chased him out.
Yeah, actually, those two do get along, believe it or not.
Yeah, Meowsers does love Simon.
It's probably why she's coming in here.
Probably.
She's like, I don't know. Just don't want to ruining that new couch. So,
that would be Shmoo, not Meowsers.
It's very true. So my back is fucked.
Totally
fucked.
Now, if you were to say that the wrong way, you got fucked in the back?
Okay. Oh. I mean, I was moving furniture yesterday, and somehow I tweaked and twerked and did something wrong, and man, I can barely move. So, yep, getting old sucks.
Yeah. There was a lot of grunting in bed last night, but it wasn't
Really?
a good kind. Every time we moved, ugh.
Yeah, literally. That is no joke. I was just trying to roll over. I'm like,
did you secretly record him on your phone?
I did
so
not.
So you can use that. Then you can just play it during the podcast and be like, hey, I got this. He's like, what the fuck? Where'd you get that from?
I should have.
Yeah. So I took some Dones, but that shit didn't do anything.
Well, I told you it was expired. You're like, whatever.
That doesn't matter.
I mean, expiration dates are not really expiration dates. I mean, it's not like yesterday it works and today it's going to stop working.
Right, but it just means that the effectiveness.
No,
it means the pharmaceutical company wants you to go and buy some more and make them another $1 billion fucking dollars.
Exactly.
Yes. Whatever.
No, that's definitely the truth.
It's like the expiration dates on food. It's not really expiration dates. It's like for best freshness because they want you to buy more stuff.
Well, food expires.
Only dairy.
milk expires.
Let me ask
milk and bananas.
Greg a question. Greg,
yeah.
When do you stop eating eggs?
Is this a joke? Or?
No, that is an honest to God question.
Some people say like eggs, you can keep them in the fridge for a while; they don't go bad right away. But like they say, like if it floats in water, then it
you
sour.
can test it with the water.
I mean, I don't know. I've never had eggs go more than like a month or so.
They usually don't last very long.
Yeah. Thank you. I literally
Hold on, they don't last long because you eat them?
Well, yeah, and also they do spoil.
Oh, I keep them in my fridge for forever.
have been like, can we please throw these eggs away? And
until I eat them.
Right.
Well, I'm sure I have eggs in there from last year.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would give those a whiff before you eat them.
Right. Whenever he's like, oh, there's eggs in the refrigerator. Well, eggs I'll eat, but not you. That's how I know that they're not good anymore.
I've never had an issue with eggs.
Or you might have a little chick in there.
I would be okay with that.
What you do is you take a little marker and you start writing the dates on them when you get the eggs.
Yeah.
So this way you know how long they've been in there.
Or you just look at the expiration date on the damn carton and you know when you need to stop eating them.
I guess. I don't know. To me, they seemed all right. I've never had it. I've never gotten sick after eating eggs.
You better knock on wood.
Maybe that's why I have such a robust immune system.
There you go. Your funky ass eggs.
So we got tore up Friday night. Well, I got tore up Friday night.
You got tore up Friday night.
Where was this?
Well, we ended up at the strip club. We'll just say that.
Nice.
Right.
So we ended up at Emperor's.
One of
on
Florida's
60.
fine establishments.
Is that the one behind something else?
Yeah. So
Well, they have two buildings.
You have two.
Gold Club?
Gold Club and then Emperor, yeah. So, yeah, we ended up there. I don't remember the last half of the night, but my buddy got bottle service of vodka to the VIP section where we were hanging out.
They have a VIP section?
Yeah, it's like a little couple areas that you can...
It's a couch section that I probably shouldn't have sat on, but I did because I was tired.
So it's not a private room. It's just a...
Yeah, it's just a VIP
it's not a
area.
champagne room.
You didn't go in with Windex and paper towels and clean
I
up
should
before
have
you sat
though.
down?
I should have.
It's a very clean establishment, Joe.
Yeah, but the couches might not be.
How's the talent?
It's not full nude.
Oh,
Well, Emperor's. I think
serve alcohol.
isn't the one
Gold
in the back?
Club is.
Yeah, that's full nude.
No,
the one in the
Gold
front.
Club's not full nude.
It's not. Well, Emperor's not either.
Gold Club also serves alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So they got, and I was drinking like, I don't know, what was I drinking? I was drinking
You
beers.
started your night
Vodka
with
and
Bud
Stella.
Light, and the second I saw a Captain and Coke in your hand, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna be out all night long, and I was right, all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You click those buttons so fast you can hear them on the microphones.
Well, deal with it. Continue on with your side of the story.
So, I don't know. We eventually get there. I thought I was drinking Stella's.
No, I mean you were
Modelo's?
You were at the club, but before the club, you were on Captain and Cokes. And
Right. But then
I
I
think
was
you were at
drinking Stella's.
Yeah, something like that.
So, I don't know. Anyways, my buddy gets vodka ordered and he's passing out drinks of vodka, like full glasses.
No, they were half filled because they had mixers.
Well, they were fucking full. They had ice in them because I decided that Modella and Stella and vodka made a great mixed drink.
Because he goes to drink the straight vodka, and I was like, no. I'm like, there's mixers. Use the mixers. The mixers are on the table, and then you go, and I was, oh god, it was awful. It was awful.
For the people on the podcast that can't see the video, that was
that was me
drinking
imitating
one vodka and pouring it into the
and
drink.
Then what did you do after that?
I don't remember. I did not.
Yeah.
When you decided that you didn't like the Modelo and vodka, you threw some orange juice in there.
Oh yeah, put a little orange juice in. I mean, it wasn't that I didn't like it.
With the beer
but-
or just the vodka?
Oh no, it was all three.
Oh, gross. It's like a Mexican screwdriver.
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. So yeah. And yeah, I don't remember leaving. Apparently I fell asleep in the club or something.
Yep, I found him on a couch.
Wow.
I couldn't tell because the couch that he was sitting on was facing the stage, so I couldn't tell if he was just being a creeper and kind of just sitting there by himself. Like,
No, I know I went there. I went there for
Or
a reason.
if
A
he-
buddy of ours was up there and I was with them.
you
and
weren't sitting with the buddy.
I know, but I was with the buddy.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So I went
yeah.
there for a reason.
Okay.
And I was behind the buddy who was
Right.
directly at the stage.
Right.
And I was behind them.
Right.
So
He likes to watch from
I
behind.
stayed there until that's the last thing I remember.
Yeah, I found you sleeping on the couch.
Was the buddy gone?
That's awesome.
No, the buddy was still there, but you were eyes closed. You were,
I don't
you
know if I
were
believe your
eyes
story.
closed. You don't remember, so I could tell you that you were up on stage twirling on the pole yourself, but you
At
no.
least passed out sleeping. He wasn't spending more money.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't spend money.
I
At the
wasn't
strip clubs.
spending money.
He just buys
I'll
alcohol.
give
You
tips
spend money
occasionally,
like
but
right, but like
just-
you don't.
I'm not throwing
You don't
20s
make
on
it
stage.
rain on the stage.
He
No.
doesn't fully partake.
Nah, not my thing. I mean, I'll give a tip here and there just to say what's up, but most of my money goes to the bartenders.
Mm-hmm.
Garby,
Yep.
you got a little ham-see last night?
Oh,
Trivia.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Mm.
So I don't know how. 'Cause yeah, we go play trivia every Monday. They have a good deal on whiskey, and it's never really a problem. But last night, yeah, I went to clean up the backyard for the lawnmower and found a toy that belonged in the kids' playroom. So I walk in there, and next thing I know, I wake up on the playroom couch.
Oh,
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then today I was feeling it, man. I haven't been hungover in years, and yeah, it was, I don't know. The same. My brother-in-law who I go to the trivia with, I texted him. I was like, "Did we have the same number last night?" Because it saw in one check because we usually get a gift card for winning. And
Mensa.
so I said, did we have more than usual? He said no. I said, God, I'm feeling it. He's like, I'll bet you were roofied.
Roofied so you didn't get, like,
Yeah.
you know,
So you wouldn't win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what happened.
Pretty competitive
Yeah.
team over there, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
His
So,
wife could have done it when he got home.
No, she
True.
does not like me in that state.
right.
No, she was not happy.
That's why she left you on the floor in the
Yeah,
kids' room.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So local news, Hillsborough County elections got hacked.
What?
Yeah. So this happened last week.
Why?
That's the big question.
What's going on right now that we need to hack the election?
They're testing for the presidential election.
Exactly. So it's just to prove, we can do it if we want to. And they say, well, and they try to confide you and say, oh, don't worry. It wasn't to change any election results. It was just because they have your personal information. It's like,
Wow.
I'd rather you change my election results.
Yeah,
it's like, dude,
seriously.
come on. Like, seriously? So fucking
Who did-
stupid.
But
who
all
did
that,
it?
all that's public information.
Nobody
anyway.
knows. Nobody knows. It's just like fucking Oldsmar Water Department got hacked like 2 years ago, and nobody's like, well, we don't know who did it.
Whatever. So what exactly happened? Did they
Somebody hacked in and just stole all the data.
they just stole the
Yeah.
data. Oh, okay.
But that's all public information anyway.
No, the
We
social, not your
your
social,
social.
not
No,
your
not
fucking.
your social, but like your voter registration.
Yeah.
You know your
name
what
and-
you're registered as,
Right.
whether you voted
Right.
or not.
Right.
Mhm.
Not what you voted for, but the fact that you did vote.
No,
That
the key-
shows up on like the websites.
Yeah. The
But I'm
key is
still
the social,
confused
though.
because
Yeah.
so in order to vote, you have to have a social security number or no?
Yeah.
To vote, yeah.
In order to register,
Depend.
yes.
Does it depend on what state? Because even some states are saying you don't even have to have an ID to vote.
What?
So
yeah,
why?
well, those
Yeah.
are the ones that want all the illegal immigrants.
Right,
so-
but why are they? Why shouldn't it be a federal rule, not a state rule? Because what if one state wants everybody to vote one way, and they just tell all those voters to go to that state?
Well,
You
I
don't
guess
have
it
to
would
have a
depend on what
social.
election they're voting on.
This is where there's overlap in the constitutions because
Right.
the federal constitution says one thing and it says that the states are responsible for
Right.
each individual states, and then there's federal elections, but the state board of elections is responsible for the policies within that state.
Right.
Mm.
It's like
So
weed. It's like weed.
very messed up.
It's like weed, where it's legal in so many states, but federally still a crime. So
Right.
When the federal government says, "Oh, we want to do something on elections," then every individual state goes and says, "Oh, well, your decision is violating our state elections policy."
Mhm.
So then they have fights.
But
back and
on a
forth.
federal election, like a presidency and vice president,
each
well,
individual
it's still,
state,
the states still run it.
yes,
see, that's not like weed then, because if it's a federal, if a presidency is a federally elected, like you're in charge of the fucking United States, not just your state county commissioner or your mayor, blah blah blah, then they should be required to follow a federal guideline.
yeah. See, I agree with you, and I think sort of like when there's a federal election, the person voting does not actually vote at the federal level. You're voting for a delegate from your state
Right.
to the the electoral college
yeah.
for the federal election. So
Right.
you don't actually make a federal election
Right.
vote.
So some
it's weird.
politician can say, well, I'll take votes from people who we don't really know exactly who they are.
They
Yeah.
could, yeah.
And so your way of thinking that if federal overrides the state, like the way I used to put it is like if you're a kid and you have a babysitter and your mom says you're not allowed to have chocolate cake,
I do have
does
that
the
at the house
babysitter
right
and
now.
the babysitter says you can have chocolate cake? Can the babysitter override the mom's, like your parents, like rules?
Grandmothers and grandfathers always override parents.
yeah.
But regardless,
That's what you called me last night with the dogs when I was giving them treats. You're like a grandparent that gives kids candy.
Yeah, I mean, because you're making the dogs.
but you see what I'm saying?
large.
Like no matter what the babysitter says, if the mom's put a rule that overrides you can't the state government should not be allowed to override the federal government.
But if the
That's
mom's
the way I
not
think
around,
of it, but that's
the
not the way the
babysitter
Constitution's
rules.
written. So
Okay. Anywho's, if you live in Hillsborough County, your shit's hacked. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
just send us a copy of your social security number and your last 4 digits of your
Date of birth
credit card and
Mm-hmm.
your pet's name and
Yeah.
and we'll keep it safe for you.
and your address growing up.
Yeah.
I'll clean it out for you. I'll make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
My company does offer social security identity fraud alerts, by the way.
I was gonna plug for you if you didn't.
No, you weren't.
I was.
What do you mean? So if
So
if
you
get
have
pinged,
children. Do you
like-
have social security numbers for your kids yet?
Yes.
Okay.
They get them at birth, don't they?
Well, they don't
Well,
have to, but it's,
and ours
most
is a little
parents
trickier
do.
because they are adopted. So
Right.
Right.
So have you ever checked to see if somebody else has used your kids' social security numbers?
no.
Okay, so here's what happens. When your kids turn 16, 17, 18, when they decide to go, I'm going to go co-sign for a car, I'm going to go, rent an apartment.
Right.
And they go and they apply for credit. The credit bureaus, if somebody's used their social growing up, like if somebody stole their ID, they're going to issue a fraud ID alert. And they're going to say that social doesn't belong to you. It belongs to John Smith. He's been using it for 12 years. Wow. So if somebody steals your kid's social security number and they start using it, TransUnion will just assume that social security number belongs to that person that's using it, because they don't issue the social security number. They just apply it to, it's like a mathematical equation. Mm-hmm. They see John Smith, they see a social security number and a date of birth. And they just, if those combinations are used so many times, TransUnion, Equifax, all those, the three major credit bureaus, they just assume that they belong together. So if 18 years later, your son goes and applies for a car credit or apartment, whatever, you're not John Smith. Why are you using this social?
Wow. And also your credit's in the garbage can because somebody's just thrown it to the ground.
And most of the time, the people who are doing it fraudulently, they don't give a shit about that credit, that security, the social security number. So they're just basically bouncing around using it for different purposes.
Right.
So we can do that. We basically tell you if those social security numbers have been used or assigned to anybody else.
Would that not get picked up like when I'm doing my taxes?
No. The IRS doesn't give a shit about your social security numbers.
Unless someone tried to file taxes using your social security number
but even
the dependencies they don't look at.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily going to notify him.
They do, though. If you try to use a social security number for a dependent that is also used on somebody else's, they would flag that because two people can't use the same dependent.
Right, but if his kids if their social security number was being used in Washington, D.C. to apply just for
a credit card or something.
A credit card or a car loan or something like that, they're not going to call Greg and say, hey, your kid social is being used in fucking Washington to buy a Toyota Camry.
Right. Correct, but if someone was to try to claim them as a dependent on their taxes, then it would show up as a conflict.
Right. But I've run socials where you have 6 people with the same social security number.
What?
Do they all live in the same house and they're all like cousins, but they just pretend to be one person?
I mean, it could be as simple as when you apply, somebody swaps 2 numbers, but then it could be
sometimes
fraud too.
Sometimes it's grammatical errors, typographical errors, whatever. But sometimes it's like people don't know their social security number, so when they go apply for a car, they're like, "Oh, I thought my social was 2277, not 2276." Wow. That kind of shit happens. Or you have the wife that thinks they know the husband's social security number. Yeah. Oh, I'll put it. He's a co-signer. I'll put his social security number in, and she's like, oh, it's 2277. He's like, no, it's 2273, and they don't know their fucking own socials. So you get some mix match, but when you see it used repeatedly,
it's intentional,
then, and the reports we issue show you how many people, I've seen it fucking 15 times, man, where it's like people are literally passing around a social security number. Then it's like at the bottom, it shows one person was deceased using the social. And it's like, that's the original person that it was assigned to. So now they're just passing around this deceased person's social.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Or the kid's from the Dominican Republic and he wants to be able to play baseball in a different age group. So he's using his cousin's ID.
Okay. I mean, sure. Whatever.
I've seen enough TV episodes like that.
Sure. But yeah, anywho, we got on a tangent there.
That was not
on my pamphlet.
Oh my God. We
nowhere on the pamphlet. Nowhere on the pamphlet.
We've deviated from the pamphlet.
Damn. So, in more Hillsborough County news, man jumps into the alligator enclosure at Busch Gardens.
That's like Florida for you. Mm-hmm. That is Florida for you.
Yeah, so YouTubers pranking and filming. So one guy was filming and one guy was jumping in. I think there's a third guy involved.
Please tell me he got eaten.
No, I was praying that was going to be the result.
They didn't even give a shit.
The problem is
he was arrested
today.
The gators don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah. They're so well fed there.
That's true.
They feed them so much. So, and they do that on purpose because they don't want them fucking being crazy. Yep. But yeah, they were arrested. But it's like, was it last week we were talking about pranksters? Did we get that far on the pamphlet?
I don't remember.
Now, legal question for you. As a criminal is not allowed to profit off of like selling a book about his crimes. Assuming this guy got arrested and charged, regardless of what level, misdemeanor, trespassing, whatever, can he still post that video and get monetized?
Why would you want to if it's literally evidence for them to use against you for your charges?
He's already gotten arrested and charged for the misdemeanor.
Right.
I mean, if he's monetized on YouTube or something, I'm sure they're going to allow him to profit from it.
I'm sure he's not monetized enough to have it be worth getting a criminal charge.
But
I don't know. I have no idea what the guy's channel rating is, or maybe he's a TikToker or not a YouTuber. I don't know.
I mean, some of these wannabe influencers or whatever, they are pretty dumb.
That's us, Joe.
I'm just saying. Some of them, there was the one a couple of months ago that
don't betray us.
Posts a video of themselves golfing at the Grand Canyon, shooting balls into the Grand Canyon. Guess what?
Hole in one.
Once they saw
Shooting balls into a gaping hole.
once they saw the video, guess what? They came after them and arrested them, and they charged them for like $180,000 in fines.
Hold
what I'm
on.
saying.
Why is that illegal?
Because
it's federal park or
national
whatever.
monument.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you.
It's a wonder of the
dangerous
world.
and- yeah.
I would play dumb. I'd be like, that's illegal? Why?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shooting.
And it's
You
and
think
it's on
that's
video.
you know how many
Still
people are
illegal.
like, I'm not drunk. Wait, it's illegal to drive drunk? You know how many people try that and they
Nah,
still
but
get charged?
If I'm not, where's the Grand Canyon, New Mexico, and all those other areas? So if I was going up there and I was
Arizona.
like, Arizona,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be like, okay, well, I have my golf bag with me. I would like to whack a few in there. I mean, I suck at golfing. I probably wouldn't even hit the motherfucker.
You would probably be the one that fell off the canyon.
I would definitely.
Yeah.
I'm scared to go to golf cart, or the
But-
golf cart,
But
the
the
top
Top
golf.
They went and posted it themselves, and guess what? They came and got him.
Well, that's how they found the guy that jumped into the enclosure in Busch Gardens. They were
Yeah,
able
they
to
used
use
his
the
video.
videos
Yeah.
to find out who it was.
They didn't
see
catch
that
him on
there?
security
No.
footage.
No.
No.
Wow.
No. Yeah.
Wow.
He apparently jumped in and he was imitating the crocodile hunter, like used the word crikey and whatever else. And, yeah.
I'm sorry. If I was there, I would laugh.
Oh,
And I'd
yeah.
be like, dude,
And
please.
when he's-
I'd be
somebody
rooting for
jump
him.
up. Yeah.
When he's trying to climb back over the fence, you're like pushing him back
Oh,
in.
hell
Right.
yeah.
I mean, I used to work
I would've
at
started
Busch
throwing raw
Gardens.
chickens
When
at
I
him.
was 18, I worked at Busch Gardens. You'd get some idiots. So we had
What'd you
people.
do? What'd you do there?
He was cleaning
Security.
the elephant poop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a guy break in and try a group of college kids break in at night one time and try to steal a chimpanzee as a
Oh,
college prank.
God.
Hold on. Say that word one more time.
Chimpanzee,
Okay.
I had the phrase, chimpanzee. That's
chimpanzee.
Thank you.
that's the winner. That's the winning chimp.
Yeah,
The pamphlet and the chimpanzee.
I'm gonna be doing auctions in 10 years. We had this guy at the auction. He cannot pronounce a fucking word to
Oh,
save his
sweet
life.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Thermometer. Thermometer. It's a
Thermometer.
fucking thermometer.
Thermometer.
Oh, he's great.
Thermometer.
That's all I'm calling it from now on.
Yeah, I try to do video every once in a while, and I want to get him screwing something up good. He'll
so
screw up some
good.
really basic words.
Right.
And
Yeah.
even the ladies, because they have a lady that watches, and she has a microphone to the whole center, and she'll correct them sometimes.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Well, it's funny that like
suitcase.
there are regulars who English is not their first language, and they're even like, "You fucking idiot! It's thermometer."
Yeah. There's people from like Jamaica and fucking all these other places being
Haiti and
like,
whatever. They're
Haiti.
just like,
They're like,
God,
this
even I know that.
motherfucker can't talk English. He's from Louisiana.
Thermometer.
thermometer.
We're gonna have to make a list of words that he fucked up and
Yeah.
just
Oh yes,
start
we do.
repeating them because there's so many.
Yeah.
Can you get Simon raping Greg?
Happy birthday, Simon!
Happy birthday, buddy.
Simon's getting lucky.
He's getting some tongue action.
So my birthday is tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Your last year in your 40s.
Yeah, that'll be it. One more year.
It's the 10th anniversary of his 39th birthday.
Do you get
There you go.
AARP magazines in the mail yet?
Not yet. I'm sure I will.
Yeah, they're
Sure I
coming.
will. So Joe asked me a question in the green room.
We're calling the garage now.
Hell yeah.
Yes, we are. What is on my bucket list for my last year of my 40s? And I mean, I haven't really thought about it other than I haven't had sex with a black chick yet. And that, I told Laura a long time ago that was probably something I'd have to do before I died.
Well, if we're together and it happens, you will die immediately afterwards.
You gave me a hall pass. That was part of our contract.
Celebrity.
No.
Celebrity.
No. Be honest. Don't give my fans a false impression of my birdie freeness.
Is that how you fly?
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else is on the list?
I would like to go to New York just to go. I don't want to go to New York City. I don't think. I just want to go to New York. I went there once, but I was on a plane flying through JFK to Chicago. But
We can do that like whenever you want.
I would say that's a lofty goal there.
yeah, I don't really desire to go. But if I had to go, I'd be like, okay, we'll go. But I don't know. I haven't really put much thought in it.
Are you much of a traveler like Europe or?
No,
No.
traveling right now scares the fucking shit out of me. I don't want to be around anybody that doesn't like act normal or I don't know. I'm just
And if you go to New York, you probably drive there. You wouldn't even fly there.
no. I would drive for sure, for sure.
I mean, I drive up every year, so you can come with me if you want.
I want to ride up, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
take the
it's
bikes.
quite a ride.
Nice.
It's okay.
Go for
It's 1,100 miles.
I was almost there. I was in Indianapolis 2 years ago. I can
That's
do it.
probably further.
Okay.
Considering the route
No,
you took, because you kind of like
I
zigzagged
did
when you were
zigzag.
going. Yeah.
I did zigzag.
I mean, you could cheap out and go with the auto train that takes you
No.
from
God,
Sanford
no.
up to
I'm not
TC.
sitting in any capsules with people. Fuck that. Why do
Right.
people want to fly? Why do they want to take a train? Why do they want to be encapsulated with 20 other, 40 other, 300 other fucking people that they don't know how they act, don't know anything about their mental status? Why the fuck do people want to do that?
Because at your age, you can't sit for 18 hours in a car without having to get out and pee every 2 hours.
I don't give a shit. I will pee every 3 minutes before
He will bring a Gatorade,
Yeah.
largemouth bottle, and he
Not
will
on the motorcycle.
relieve himself. Oh,
Motorcycle.
Oh, I could pee
You
down
don't
my
know.
leg and still ride the fucking motorcycle. I don't give a shit. Let it rain, wash off of me, whatever, man. I'll work that shit out. I have no desire to fly anywhere, or a train, or a bus. What about a ferry?
So
I can jump off a ferry.
I heard you would never take a job where you have to commute by train and bus.
That's
get to
very
work.
true.
Yes,
That's
that's
very
true.
true.
I mean,
wouldn't
that's
do- I
just
wouldn't
what I
do that
heard.
either.
I don't know what the alternatives to that are, but
Another
You said
job.
you had a job where
Right.
you woke up at whatever time and you had to take a fucking
And
bus and a subway to get to your job.
so people complain about traffic here in Florida, which is getting
It's
rough in
bad.
certain areas now. Yeah, I
Terrible.
understand. But even on a traffic day, if it takes you 45 minutes to an hour to get to work, people in Florida think that's a lot. Now, I came from New York, and you have to mind that this was before smartphones, and this was before email and everything in your pocket. So when you were on a bus, you don't know what you're waiting for. You don't know if you're missing emails or whatnot. So you're sitting there with nothing to do, maybe read a paper or whatnot. But you had to be on the bus before 7 o'clock if you wanted to get to work before 9. It was an hour 45
That's disgusting.
without traffic. It was an hour and 45.
That's
I
insane.
couldn't complain because my manager used to come from South Jersey, and it was 2.5 hours each way for him. In New York,
Right.
anything under 2.5 hours is considered a normal commute.
That's gross.
And
Yeah.
this was before work from home, no remote access, no email on your
Right,
cell
yeah.
phone. So you're up early, you're sitting there on the bus, and then you get off the bus, and then you get on a subway, and that's a 2-hour commute, most days. And when you get to the office, then you're like, oh, I missed this email or I missed a meeting because you were late. Because you don't know what's coming in advance. Now, it's like it's no big deal if you're late because you already check everything on your phone. By the time you got there, you already responded to everything on your BlackBerry or whatever it was. So
I think
Nobody
I,
has
I think I want
Blackberries anymore.
That's what I'm
I think I might get a BlackBerry. I miss my BlackBerry. That bitch was badass.
I carried 2 cell phones for about 12 years, and I had my cell phone on one hip and the BlackBerry on the other. And I used to check the email every morning walking the dog, and by the time you got to work, there was everything was done. But
All right, well,
back then it was a
fuck
different
that.
story. So
That's all I
Fuck
got to
that.
say. I like working from home as much as possible. I'm glad I have a business set up to where I can do that, and fuck everything else.
I bet you tried to sleep your way to the top, right? Is that
well-
is that self?
Well, I mean, that would be like-
self-love is
That would be
considered
giving himself a
Yeah.
handy because he's the boss.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
yes, he did.
Self-love is sleeping your way to the top.
Slept my way to the top for 12 years, Joe. Also not on the pamphlet.
Yep.
Not
But,
on the pamphlet.
yeah.
But speaking of sex,
But speaking of sex,
there you go. Segue. That
no,
was my hand in your camera, by the way.
I know. So you could have one of those little clippy boards and be like, Psh, next,
I could.
right in the front.
Yeah.
So we went to Buffalo Wild Wings last week, and I just have a small rant that I want to provide.
B-dubs.
I love B-dubs.
I don't
go-
mind it.
We
but
go every Sunday with
It's
the boys.
getting a little meh lately.
Me.
So we had this server that when she walked up and talked to us, it was like she was talking to, I don't know if she was talking to us like we were 90-year-old elderly people or 2-year-old kids. Maybe the same.
Oh, yeah. I was going to
But
say,
she
that's
would
a pretty
walk-
fine line right there.
Right.
She'd
You were
walk
the
out-
90-year-old. I was the child.
Maybe. Yeah.
Did she bring you crayons and a little colorful mat?
No.
No, but if I was a server at a restaurant, I'd walk up and be like, "Hey guys, what can I get you? Would you like a water? Would you like a French fry? What do you want? Let me do it. What do you I would be like, let's get this done."
You
was
wouldn't
like,
push alcohol. That's where the money is.
He's been practicing.
She walked up. She goes, "Hey guys, what can I get you?" And I'm like, "What's that little cartoon character that the Droopy?"
Droopy the dog, yeah.
It was like she's putting me to sleep because I'm sitting there at the table. She's like, "All right, you guys need anything else?"
Oh, my God.
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, right now, shoot me. You didn't pick up on that?
No.
It was driving me fucking crazy. So that's my rant of the week. Anybody have a rant? Because I have 2 more.
Go for
Two
it.
more-
Go
two
down
more
your
rants?
list. Keep
Wow.
it
We
going.
went to the Hard Rock Casino. I go and take a piss.
Okay.
I'm washing my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Put it under the fucking sink.
Water doesn't work.
Infrared shit does not work.
Oh, I
Can
hate
we
that
stop
stuff.
putting the fucking infrared bullshit in the bathrooms because that shit does not work?
I feel
hate
stupid
that.
sometimes when I'm like
You're
sitting there like
shaking, yeah.
waving.
We're trying to find it.
Or
Where
like
is
the
it
paper
at?
towel dispenser, she's like waving in front, waving on like. Sometimes I feel stupid.
I feel like I'm playing patty cake.
Yeah,
With this thing.
it does not fucking work. And the guy right next to me, he's like, his shit
Oh, of course.
happens to
Right.
work. I'm
And,
like,
and you
I'll
can't
pick.
control the temperature and you can't control the speed. And so
Yeah.
when it does work, it comes out like a little drip.
Yeah.
Just
I
before
think
you,
they should all have the paddles where it's easy to like hot cold.
Let
as
me
opposed
turn
to,
it
like,
on and
knob,
off.
It should have the little paddles.
before you put your hands in there, just check it with a thermometer and make sure make sure it's okay.
I'm gonna check this with the thermometer.
A thermometer.
So yeah, those are my rants, man. I was just having a time.
What's your third one? You said you had two more.
He's saving it for more content later.
We might
Right,
have.
right,
We might
right.
need it for later. I mean, we're
Right.
only at 42 minutes. And
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about sex yet.
I segued you into sex,
We
and
could-
you just skipped right over it with a rant.
We could segue into the top 10. Speaking of
Oh
sex,
man, we still have
Speaking
that.
of
don't
sex?
we? Okay, let's do the
It is
top
sex.
10 really
It is
quick.
sex.
We'll do
we're,
the top
then
10
we're
and
gonna
then
talk
we'll-
about what turns Laura on.
Ooh.
well, see, that's a
All
good
of
that's a
them.
good that's a good segue because
There you go.
today's list is top 10 fetishes.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Are we talking guy fetishes, girl fetishes,
These-
unisex?
Universals.
It's universal,
They?
but it predominantly looks like guy stuff. But
I mean, so rubbing titties with oil.
No, fetishes are like fuzzies.
You can have an oil fetish.
so-
Feet.
No, you can have an oil fetish.
so they have one.
I know. I
so,
have one.
So number 6 is just breasts and behinds. So I think we'll lump in your oily titties.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Oil is not on there at all.
No.
Lotion.
It rubs
It puts the
lotion.
lotion on the skin.
So I guess you know what Drew's
I know.
fetish.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out all my fetishes real quick so I can knock them out. And see-
Yeah.
No,
Apparently, I'm a loser.
nothing oil related.
Okay.
But
That's a
it
good-
just
that's a good
makes
one, though.
it
I
just
like
makes
that.
rubbing the titties and the ass easier, which is
I am an oil
on the
maniac.
list.
I will squirt and splurt and put some lotion and oil it up and rub it
Mm-hmm.
down.
Laura mentioned one furries.
Furries, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
They dress like
They
animals.
dress like animals, and they have little like pocket, like little
Like a butt flap.
little windows in their butts and little
Yeah.
so they can like fuck
That's-
with the
yeah.
fuzzies on.
Imagine
Okay.
you go to a basketball
Okay.
game and you see
Yeah.
the mascots.
Oh, mascot
Right.
sex.
Right.
you go,
Yeah.
Basically
Yes,
like that.
perfect.
See, if you would have said mascot sex, I've been like, okay,
They're-
that makes
mascot
sense.
sex.
They're foxes and they're bears and they're crocodiles.
Well, bears
and-
mean something else.
I know, but I'm saying they have costumes that
They have
look like
costumes.
each different thing.
Oily costumes.
Yeah.
Oily.
Is there another one of these in there?
Yes, there are.
All right, so we got number 10 and number 6 knocked out. What do we have left here?
Feet.
Number 1. Ding,
Is it
ding,
really?
ding.
Ah,
So a body part can just be a fetish.
feet finder.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay. Ears.
Because what it is that you need.
I mean, can I just start naming body
Because the
parts?
hole that you can fuck in.
It's
Well, there's a website called WikiFeet apparently, where they
Wow,
just
okay.
post people's feet.
Did you find that one too next to the?
I heard about
boob
it on the
pic?
radio.
Yeah.
I heard about it
Right.
on the radio, and I had to just make
feetcritic.com.
sure that it was a legit thing. No, it's called WikiFeet.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Joe's a member.
Right?
All right. So we have two so far, right?
So,
Three.
So stepmom is always a thing.
Wait, yeah. Nope.
No.
That's porn, Joe, not
Milf.
fetish.
So,
Guilt.
so that's the difference between like porn categories and
Midgets.
fetishes.
No midgets.
You're talking about midgets earlier.
Pregos.
No.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Oh, that's, yeah.
I would go away from like the
Body
genres.
thing.
Yeah,
What?
like
Like not
Oh,
porn
he-
genres.
yeah.
Like
Um,
BDSM, like whips and
Yes,
chains.
yes.
Okay.
Domination and submission is number 4.
Okay. So that includes being tied up, handcuffed, all of it.
All of the
Okay.
above. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pain,
Yep.
scarred, slashed, cut.
Having a gun
Being
put to your
hold
temple.
on. Being tied up and handcuffed or whatever are not the same as pain and scarring. Those are like
According to that, it is.
different spectrums of like S&M, BDSM. Like it's
I don't know.
They're
you
kinda,
can say that you want to be like tied up or handcuffed, but that doesn't mean you want to be like whipped to, scarring.
right.
You have to
but
listen
they're-
to her. She's speaking from experience.
Yeah, but they
Or
are
fantasy.
they are being grouped under the same header. But yeah, there are different degrees, of course.
Okay. Gangbang.
So we got one.
Rape.
No,
That could be a weird one. People have fantasies.
breaking
they
and-
do. They do have fantasies of that, but it's not here.
Breaking and entering.
No,
Kidnapping.
no,
No, they said no to the rape, so I'm assuming everything across the board,
no.
criminal wise. What about like in public?
How about some hints?
No hints yet.
Public is not here, but
Really?
there's. Yeah, I'm not saying no.
All right.
Wow.
So if Garby walked up off the street and said, "Hi, I'm doing a survey on America's favorite fetishes," you're saying that stepmom and neighbor and no offense, Joe.
What's your next fantasy? Because
Body paint.
stepmom's not there.
Body
Fantasies
paint.
versus fetishes are different things,
That's
apparently.
true.
Then
I guess fantasies and fetishes.
Yeah, those are the popular ones that I've heard of.
Because I mean, orgy's not on there.
Multiples?
Orgy's not here.
No.
Casey. Nope, they're not on there.
No.
Wait, that's a little too specific. I mean, Katie Morgan didn't say she wasn't coming, so
That's true.
she might still show
Hey,
up one day.
it is my birthday.
She might still show up one day.
That.
Maybe she's coming to dinner tomorrow night.
No.
Really? There's not like a chubby?
That'd be amazing.
There's not a... What about like food? Like watching them, like there's those websites where like the large women
Like whipped
eat.
cream.
No.
Oh,
No.
they're talking about like mukbanging.
Desserts.
Mukbanging?
Food.
It's called mukbanging. You watch
Dude.
people like eat crazy foods.
So you guys keep saying one of the words that will show up here.
Sex.
Just say
Food.
it.
Muck.
No, not muck.
Gang
Katie Morgan.
Eating.
I'm not going to give it away because it's number 2 on the list.
Ooh.
Feces.
No.
Gross. Fisting.
Drew in a cup.
Anal beads.
There's only one here that you really probably won't get.
Hamsters.
You should
Well,
And we're
You
not.
should
Apparently,
get-
we're not getting
I
any
know.
of
You
them.
should get the well. You got 4. You got 10.
Repeat
6.
what we have.
So you have
Furries
feet
and
is number one.
Let Greg repeat it.
Feet is number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Domination and submission is number 4. Breasts and behinds is number 6. And
Furries.
is number
I've gotten
10.
3 out of the 4. I just want you to know.
Yeah. So you need
Yeah.
Someone
You're-
gets around,
They're allowed. And I said fatties. They're not on there.
No.
It's a terrible
Now,
word.
Laura, what are your personal fetishes then? Since you've gotten all the other ones.
I know. So maybe
I mean, why
maybe
don't
she
you
just said.
enlighten us?
Maybe she just said her 4.
Right?
Why don't you enlighten us?
Maybe,
Do I need to start wearing a fucking panda outfit in bed?
Maybe.
I mean-
You have a panda head.
I do.
And
And I'm wide enough to have a panda body.
What's that mask you got next to your computer over there?
Boba
Mandalorian.
Fett sex.
Right, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Can you dress as Chewie?
It's true. That would be... Wait, do it one more time.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Chewy's got a hairball.
Sounds like my cat throwing up.
Oh, God. Wait, so food, or you said a word that we're saying is number
I bet
2.
my Wookiee.
It's yeah. You've mentioned a word a couple times, but
Just give us some hints because we're not going to finish
I was
this
just
thing.
trying to.
Apparently, we're not kinky enough.
So
Role playing. Is that like a weird, like not,
it's not here.
no,
So
public?
Foofas.
You mean loofahs?
Loofahs. We're
No.
going to talk about that next.
Swingers.
no.
Is that the pineapple thing?
Mm-hmm. Okay, Greg. Hints.
Why don't you just read them to us?
Yep, just give it to us.
Go
like
from
it.
the bottom up.
All right,
We'll go
yeah,
from
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Start with
Number
9.
10.
We already got 10.
10 is furries. Number 9. This is the one you had no chance. Water, thunder, and lightning.
How is that a
What?
fetish?
Like you get turned on
That's
by
everyone
the
in
rain.
Florida.
Like just
Like,
the sound,
come on.
just the sound of running water gets people going.
It
I mean, that makes
you
me have to pee, right? Jesus
That
Christ.
makes no sense.
Okay.
Cross dressing.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 7.
Well, didn't I say role playing? That kind of.
Well, I mean,
Kind of.
Nah. Number 7 is hair.
That's
Okay.
weird.
Like, what does that mean?
like some women like a hairy guy, like hairy chest, or
6 again is breasts and behinds. Number
Boobies.
5, I'm surprised nobody got this, is body piercing.
Oh. I was gonna say like the hanging, like the weird, like the.
I know
It's not really
somebody
a
that does
fantasy.
that.
That's a
like
kink.
modifications and all that.
Number 4, domination and submission.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 3, latex.
I'd say I would put that under the same kind of.
Like
Yeah,
BDSM,
but I mean-
because kind
I
of the
can't-
uniform.
I can't believe how high
But of
that
all things, that's that high on the list.
is. That's
Oh.
surprising.
Does that mean I missed
I guess
none?
we're not in the
Did I
scene.
Did I miss nuns?
No.
No.
Number 2, voyeurism.
Oh.
That's having an audience.
I said
to it.
Casey. I counted.
And finally, number 1, foot fetish.
Okay. Whatever.
So disappointing performance. you
Yeah,
guys.
we're not
Okay,
very
well,
good. I mean, when we're talking about sex, I mean, we're
Guys,
used to disappointing
y'all-
performances.
Y'all need to expand your horizons.
Our fetishes are pretty fucking basic. It sounds like.
I guess so.
Apparently. All right. So, did you guys hear this one?
A priest walks into a bar.
Lay it on me.
Have you ever been to a wedding? And what's your typical color that you would wear to a wedding? As a
As a
guest.
guy?
As a guest.
As
As a guest.
Probably.
Not white.
Guy or a girl?
Again, a suit, you mean? Like a suit color?
Whatever.
Oh,
They're going to a wedding.
Probably black or gray.
Gray mostly
Okay.
or brownish.
Yep.
Not white.
Would you wear red?
Ooh. That's
I mean, I guess it
intense.
depends. I
That's-
don't know. It depends
it
on like
depends-
the time of day,
yeah,
the time
and-
of year.
and the
It
shade
all
of-
depends.
the
But I would
shade
never
of
wear
red.
white.
The shade of red.
Apparently, there's a thing. If the lady wears red at a wedding, she wants to fuck the groom.
Oh,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard that, but
I haven't either.
Start
Mhm.
passing out red dresses.
When did that start?
Don't
Did
know.
you notice that a lot when you were a photographer?
No, I never. I just heard this little thing. I should have. I actually wore red sometimes as a photographer.
Because you wanted to fuck the groom?
Red is normally a color of aggression, so it normally evokes like strong emotions out of you.
Color of passion, Joe.
Like blue
Passion.
is supposed to like subdue you and kind of disarm you.
But you know what?
But
It's
red
funny.
is supposed to like fire you up.
That's what she's trying.
I would just kind of wear, like DJs commonly wear black.
Right.
That's kind of their thing.
To blend in.
But as a
Background.
photographer, I never really thought about it, and I was like, yeah, I'll wear whatever I have clean and dried and ironed and whatever, you know. And I was shooting with a videographer one time, and he was videotaping me as well as the wedding, and the plan was that he was going to use some clips from the video to do a commercial for my
promo.
company.
Okay.
And it was so fucking hot. We were shooting a wedding at in New Tampa at that God, I forget the name of it. Anyways, very high end ritzy country club, and it was so fucking hot that I took my jacket off, and my pits were just fucking swamped.
Oh, Lord.
And he's like, "Yeah, bro, we can't use any of that." I'm like, "Okay." But I was wearing a red shirt, and that's why, you know, he's like, and you shouldn't wear a red shirt to a wedding. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, it just stands out too much. You're too visible. Like, wear some dark colors.
Yeah.
Huh?
Was it Avila?
No, Avila's not New Tampa. It's New Tampa near, like, if you're going through and you're going towards Wesley Chapel.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it's very attention grabbing.
Yeah.
It is,
but
yes.
I don't know. I just didn't think about it.
I
So
feel
I'm
like if I
yeah,
saw
that
a
makes
guy in a
sense.
red shirt, it'd be like the weird uncle.
No, okay.
Where'd
The
you
weird
so,
uncle.
So where'd you hear this?
Yeah.
The group.
I
What-
hear everything
what
on the
fetish
news,
website
radio,
did you
or
see?
media.
Speaking of
my
colors,
God.
hmm
loofahs.
So, have you heard of the loofah thing?
No.
It's a big Sun City thing. Like
if you take a loofah to a wedding, you want to fuck the bride.
It's an Apollo Beach thing.
Apollo Beach, sorry.
What are the colors of the loofahs you have in the shower?
Currently?
you have teal.
No, currently I have,
We have a gray one.
I think like a green one and like maybe a gray one right now. Because it was like a multi-pack. It was like $5 from Marshall's or something like that. What is no, it's green and gray. What do those colors mean?
Okay,
I'm
so
sure nothing.
gray's not on here at all.
Okay.
All right, so there's a thing. Apollo Beach is known to be a big swinger town here
Oh,
in
yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lady posted a picture in the Apollo Beach group page. This guy or girl, whoever it was, had 2 pink loofahs attached to the back of their vehicle.
What?
Like on their little antenna. It was like
Oh my
attached.
God.
So there's 2 loofahs on the back of their little station wagon.
Wow.
So
Even the shaggin' wagon.
shaggin' wagon. So a pink loofah means soft swap.
Well, what does that mean? I don't
That-
even.
Right,
I don't
what
know
is
what a
soft swap?
That means you'll trade wives and husbands.
says
but
soft
to not
swap.
have sex, but just to
People-
like make out.
It gives the fucking definition, okay?
Shut up, Joe.
It says soft
Sorry,
swap.
I already know.
People who like to do it with others in the room. Okay, so you're not exactly fucking the other person. You just like to fuck with the others in the
So
room.
it's like supervising the cheating.
So you're
You're just-
allowing a voyeur to partake.
you're fucking
Voyeurism, number 2
Yeah,
fetish.
there you
well,
go.
but you're fucking your girl while somebody else is
Right.
fucking their girl in the same room.
Oh, okay. So it's not like
oh, somebody's
it's not
sitting on
like
a
you're
couch.
it's
Yeah.
not like you're fucking
not
another
actually
girl and
swapping.
like her husband sitting
No.
in the background. Okay.
No, so
That's cuckold.
That's
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
not a what's the word I'm looking for?
A bull.
For a quad.
but here's the
thing.
funny thing. You do have a teal in the shower. So we're
I
gonna get
don't.
to-
It's green.
It's teal. So we're gonna get to the teal here in a minute, which is actually the very last
Is it the best one?
loofah. We'll see.
Now, do they always have to display it in the car?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
or-
where did the loofah?
It's just so that everybody fucking knows.
I don't know. Like
ew.
if you have a party at your house and they go in and they see your loofahs, I don't know. Like if
Well, the
this
pineapple-
person
pineapple
was
means
so
swingers too.
right upside down pineapple.
Yeah.
But if the person was like so adamant about it to put it on his vehicle, then obviously they're really serious. But
Apparently.
whatever.
You want to make sure their name is out there.
Sure. So white is novices and beginners.
Okay.
Okay. Purple is voyeur and people who like to watch. Like we said, pink is the soft swap, people who like to do it with others in the room. Blue, lowest level of full swap, those who can play well with others.
Oh, so you mean pink is you just hooking up with your
Yes.
partner with another couple hooking up at the same. So no swapping
Right.
for pinks. Okay.
Right. You're just fucking in the same room.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Clarified. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Yellow, mid-level swap for those who want to have full fun but are still nervous.
But I need examples, Loofahs. What does that mean?
Like it's your first or second time or
Well,
in a weird area.
If you think
I don't know.
Apollo Beach is big for this, why don't you go and get some of them and bring them on the show so we can interview them?
There you go.
Well, we can, but you know,
Can we put a loofah on the
they're
Jeep?
probably
Let me
Can we
ask
put a
you,
loofah on the
the,
Jeep?
the guy with the loofah on the truck or the wagon.
We don't know if it was a guy or a girl.
Did you put the drinking with Drew sticker on his windshield?
It was
well,
just
I
posted
wasn't
on
there,
the Facebook
Joe.
page.
It was posted on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go find them.
Okay, a black black one. What's it called? A floofah?
Loofah.
Loofah.
Black ones mean they like them big.
No, black is full swap. Those who say what the hell they let it go.
What?
Oh, those that say what the hell and let it go.
Yeah.
All right, and teal. You ready for this, Laura?
Tell me.
Bisexual for
Oh,
those
okay.
that want to increase their dating chances.
So you're talking like throuple.
Yep.
You've
So,
been talking about forever.
Brianna, Casey, we're sending you a teal floofah.
Loofah.
Loofah.
You're a floofah.
I am a floofah. Fucking stupidest name in the world. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
Loofah, floofah, bloofah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, if you're in Florida, you should switch over to the natural sponge. We have Tarpon Springs where they grow natural sponge.
What's that? That's not on the list, Joe. What does that mean?
I don't know. I figured it's got to
Well,
be
the natural
something.
sponges are, I think they're naturally like antibacterial. So like the loofahs you buy in the store, they're cheap because they grow bacteria and you're only supposed to use them for like 30 days and you're supposed to throw them out, get a new one. And then the natural sponges are apparently like, they don't grow all that shit. Antimicrobial, whatever the word is.
Okay.
They don't get gross. You won't get an infection.
And they're locally grown and sourced. And we have the sponge factory up in Tarpon Springs.
The docks.
Yep, the
Johanna,
sponge
I'm
docks.
trying to catch up with you, but you're saying no hair, black and bluish. Not sure
She's
what
saying no hair because she's not a fan of the hair fetish.
That was the fetish
She's
comment.
black because she's full swap and blue-ish. Was there a blue? It was just a teal. What was
Johanna
the
is
blue?
definitely not
Is
full
she
swap.
full swap?
She,
Definitely
Can
not.
she come on
you
the show
can't
so
be
we can
full
interview
swap
her?
if
We need to interview her and ask her about this.
And tell her to bring all her loofahs.
Yes. I'll bring all my shoes and glasses.
Yeah, I doubt that Johanna is full swap.
blue. What was blue again? What was blue?
Oh, she's saying something.
What is she saying?
She's dying.
Dying.
So
Don't die.
blue is
We only have
lowest-
limited number of viewers.
She's turning bluish because she's dying.
says
We can't lose the few viewers that we do have.
The one viewer.
blue is lowest level of full swap. Those who can play well with others.
Gotcha.
We have 2 viewers.
Who's the other?
I
Wait,
don't
where?
know.
Oh.
Post up, other viewer.
Yeah. Can
Secret
people
viewer.
like leave comments as they're watching and
feel
tell
free
them
to leave
like
a
tell us
comment.
where you're from and things like that
Tell
because
us
we
where
want to
you're
know.
from.
Long time,
YouTube
first
doesn't give
time.
us this information. We want to know where you're watching from.
Yep, and we want to know
What your fetish is.
what your fetish is.
Yes.
Sure.
Be
And
the,
what your loofah color is.
be the first caller and you get a free sticker.
Yeah.
Or a free
Did
loofah.
Did it ring?
I'll mail
Did it
it.
ring?
I'll mail it out directly from Joe's house.
Right.
Did it ring?
No. No
Not yet,
rings.
not yet.
He's still staring at loofahs.
I'm waiting for it to ring.
No. Well, I think also YouTube is like 5 minutes
It's
behind.
pretty far behind, yeah.
Well, I don't know because she was commenting right away. Unless she was just saying we were hilarious at the
She's the
time.
first time call, so she's like 30 seconds behind, baby.
Well,
First
she
time
hasn't
caller.
called yet, but she
Right.
can call if she wanted to. So I don't know, guys. How long have we been on now? Should we?
Well, it says live stream was like 55 minutes. I saw it somewhere.
Well, we didn't do our drinking with Drew yet.
Oh shit! we gotta try our pickles.
Shit.
Johanna, wait for this.
Johanna, you're going to die. It looks disgusting.
What are we drinking out of? Are we drinking straight from the
No,
bottle?
you
No, we
eat the pickle.
You're gonna have to go get some towels.
We're gonna need paper towels or whatnot.
No, we
Simon,
need,
go get some towels.
If I stand up, I'm going to have to go pee.
that's fine. And we're gonna eat some moonshine pickles. All right. So Laura's gonna pass these out. Put one
Here.
right there. Just put it right there.
Here's your pickle.
Can
Here,
you cut it in half?
This is what we're having.
They're
Moonshine pickles.
moonshine pickles. Old Smoky moonshine pickles.
I feel like I need another drink just in case this is nasty.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Hold on, I gotta get my paper
I don't
towel
think they're
ready.
gonna be that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I like sweet pickles over dill pickles, but are you just gonna eat some of mine?
Are you asking if I'm going to eat your pickle?
On TV.
Yeah, I'm just going to have some of yours.
It smells like a regular pickle.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too bad.
See.
Now, if it's not too bad, are we gonna do a shot of the pickle juice?
Oh,
No.
nope. Nope.
No, we'll just consider it a blessing.
All right, I'm gonna do mine.
Yep, go. Yep, you're on the camera. Wait, are
All
we
right.
live again?
So these are
Not on
moonshine pickles.
Yeah, you're on camera. my God, there's Coke.
Man, very crispy.
Yeah.
It's actually a very good pickle.
Taste-wise?
Garbage deep in it.
It's not horrible.
Can you taste moonshine?
Yeah.
Now,
You can, but it's not a bad pickle.
is there an alcohol content on the bottle?
Probably 80%.
Go ahead and try it, Joe. I'll tell you.
That's unpleasant.
You don't like it?
It's 40 proof. It's weak.
It's weak.
It's weak.
Because it feels like you said, it has very good pickle texture. So you're excited thinking, oh, I'm getting a good pickle.
I mean,
And then here comes...
That's how I feel every Friday.
then-
40% disappointed.
Then here comes this moonshine.
Right, here.
Ugh.
you don't like moonshine overall?
I do, but...
Okay,
I'm not. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
Yeah, I will say that.
I'll finish the pickle.
I don't know. My pickle, it seems like the rind of the pickle is a little
Ugh.
chewy.
Yep,
It's
but-
not. Yeah.
Laura officially spit her pickle out.
Is she on camera?
I'm used to that.
Oh, you got me on camera. You don't even have her on camera. You don't want to see yourself.
no. That is
Change the camera. We got to see this.
No.
That would have gone viral, and you blew it.
That was so bad. I purposely took myself
Yeah.
off the camera. Ow. Oh.
Oh my god. I'm not sure I can finish this.
Yeah.
Really?
God, it's so bad. It is so bad. I give this like a negative 40 proof. Like, that is so gross.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
It's like the pickle went sour, and that says that says a lot for the pickle.
now here's the options. They had cherry, coffee bean, and
Like
pickles.
pickle?
What's wrong with the
I
pickle?
would have
no,
tried the
No,
cherry.
like moonshine cherries.
Yeah, get that next time.
No, I mean, I have a feeling that would be bad too.
It would be better than nasty ass pickle. Well, I love pickles, but I mean, like,
yeah.
that is just awful. It's like they were trying to like
Well, not bad.
piggyback off of a pickleback, and it just went south.
It just went sour.
So
yeah, I don't know if I can do another one. I mean, I might be able to
can't.
finish one, but I can't eat another one.
I'll
of these.
finish mine.
No.
Just want to eat it as a snack throughout the show.
I can't
No.
bring
You
myself
should have
to-
started. You should have had this at the top of the hour.
Oh my god,
Really?
so disgusting.
Do you need a drink?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I don't like that.
Are you
beer
that
either.
bad?
Yeah.
Not that bad. Come on.
Oh, you guys are. Your hands are full of pickle. They can get me a drink in a
I'll
minute.
get you a drink. What's in? What?
There's a
do you have
Truly in
drinks
there.
here? Okay.
Wait, no,
Joe's
not
hands.
a Truly, a White Claw.
Joe's hands full of pickles. Imagine that. I don't think it's as bad as you guys are saying it
Oh
is.
god, it's awful.
Well, you don't
Nice.
you don't pay us enough to fake our
Oh.
responses. So
No, I mean we're not sponsoring these people.
Exactly.
Just we're giving our honest opinion. I
No,
just don't
it's
think.
not for the majority of us.
I just don't.
That's what I looked like before I spit it out.
Yeah,
Not
that
for the
second,
majority
that
of us.
second bite was even worse.
Did you finish it?
Oh, no, there's a little. Most of it. Oh god.
It's so bad. Give Simon some ice. Thank you.
You want another funky Buddha? Oh, you're good.
I'm good for now. Well, that was that.
Well, that was a full. I knew it was going to be disgusting.
Yeah, if they offer to sponsor us, turn them down.
Yeah. They honest to God could not pay me to disguise my face.
We'll take them to the clubhouse and we can donate them.
Well, I always thought we'd find like we should just start getting like the old videos of the taste tests and like taking screenshots of like my face reactions because they're probably pretty funny.
I thought about that earlier too.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, man,
He's just going to town on
Yeah.
those fucking pickles.
Going to town on the.
they're not terrible.
Ugh.
I mean, I can drink a little moonshine.
And if he can taste the
I can
the
drink.
taste of that, imagine what he's done with his mouth.
Yeah, God.
Gross.
No, I mean,
Well, he means
you're not complimenting Laura much by saying that.
That's
I'm not
true.
saying it was always her,
Joe.
but I'm not saying it's always been you though.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised that the guy that likes 30-year-old eggs.
He thinks that tastes like a fresh pickle.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just curious as to how, like, if this is gonna kind of get me drunk, later.
I think if you eat another one, you might get a little buzz. Yeah.
No,
It's only 40% though.
do a
Yeah, I
shot.
didn't say
Do a
drunk.
pickle
Do
shot.
do a shot here. I mean, it's not
Drink
a
it.
shot, but there
Just
you go.
drink it right from the jar because no one else is going in
we're
on
not-
it.
That
I'm
is
not
true.
getting
You
it.
could just
You
drink
want-
right from the jar.
I
Go
can't
ahead.
drink from that.
Yes,
what the fuck
you
is
can.
that?
Do it. Drink from
It's
the jar.
a mason jar.
That's how
That's
you
how you
drink
drink moonshine anyway.
Oh, I thought you were talking about whatever.
Well, I
Laura
was,
knows.
and then everyone realized.
No, not that little
Her
tray.
ramekin.
Ugh, yeah, the little glass ramekin.
It's not bad.
Oh, God.
Jeez.
I mean, it tastes like pickle juice and moonshine. It's not bad.
It's
Well, it's all yours.
Drink it again.
all yours.
You see, I bring to the show Funky Buddha Floridian. He
I
brings
know.
to the show pickles.
Yeah.
I bring fucking blueberry beer. He brings sour pickle shit.
It's not. It's not. I've had worse. Put it that way. I mean, I could drink that. I like pickle shots. It reminds me of a pickle shot. It's a little too salty,
That's what she said.
but other than that, I felt like I just ate a steak at fucking Longhorn with the salt content.
Speaking of steaks, where are you going
Tomorrow, Council Oak,
You coming?
Hard Rock Casino.
Why not? Past your bedtime?
Darby's
Yeah.
got too many already. Little,
We had a very expensive weekend, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Emperor's Club?
no, we went to St. Augustine.
Or is there a kiddie version of Emperor's Club?
No,
But amazingly, we didn't spend that much money at Emperor's. It was like
No.
$60. Like we were
Right, that
drinking,
was your alcohol. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, but people were buying drinks and just kind of.
Yeah.
I got fucking hammered, but
You almost lost your card.
we
but-
won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
I don't think
I feel like
almost
my
lost
hands
it,
smell like pickles now.
Nice.
wow. Now the microphone does too.
Right.
Next week, you're going to be like, oh, Pickle Mike.
Yeah.
Pickle
Right.
Mike.
All right, so next week,
Not Pickle Rick.
next week we have Must Not Kills coming in the studio to talk about their new EP.
Nice.
What does EP stand for?
Extended play.
Yeah, it's usually one song that is like they plan to put out in the future, but usually when a band says EP, it's one song.
Oh, it's not an album then.
No, it can be, but so they're going to come in talk about that. Body painting, we're looking. It was supposed to be next week. I got to call Tia, who's going to be our model. You might have to push that back because I don't think we can get.
How does she feel about pickles?
Well, I'm going to ask her.
I'll draw one on her. There's just no
Correct.
fucking way we can fit everyone in studio next
I
week.
mean, we have
We
one,
have to
two, we
push
have two.
something.
We have a seat here. We have a seat here.
There-
We have a seat there.
And we need big plastics for the body paint
Right.
so we don't make a mess on the couches.
But it's four of us plus the body painter and then the four members of the
you're the
band.
body painter.
Paintee then.
Yeah.
So four plus one for the canvas, if you will, and then four for the band. There's no way we can fit that many people in here.
I feel like the body paint should be its own show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. whatever.
I mean,
Well,
we could start
good.
at like 4 p.m. and go till like midnight.
Is she
Just
tall?
do it.
Well, that was another option is doing a long, I don't know, is do a
Live
long
stream.
show to where the band comes in and then they leave and the model comes in. But the band is not going to be able to get here until late anyways. They're always like 8 o'clock.
Oh wow.
So we're
So
probably
Garby will
gonna,
have to be gone by then.
we're probably going to have to do a pre-show.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always good with pre-shows.
Mm-hmm.
Good with the pre. And then the band will come in afterwards and hang out.
So the
plan.
body paint could be towards like the normal time, and
That's
then
true.
the
You
show
could
would
do
be
the-
the
that's true.
after show with the band.
Good.
Why
I
are we
can-
talking scheduling on the live show? Let's
Because
just
people
not
like
do
to
it.
hear the behind the scenes work of how the show works.
we got to
okay?
make sure that
We're
the
gonna lose
people
our
that we have
viewers.
now are so suckered in to come
You know,
in next
this
week.
has a little spice to
We
it.
got to pull them
actually.
back.
Like I smell a little spice in my mouth.
Are you gonna have rim burn tomorrow?
I might. I might have a little
Squirt, squirt.
squirty skirts. So yeah, we'll see how it works out. Maybe we can do it all in one. We just kind of do a fucking 4-hour show and eat up all my hard drive memory space, all that good stuff.
We got nothing better to do. We don't have lives.
That's true. Very true.
I
Jay.
like to think I do, but then
How late are you going to be at the Hard Rock with us tomorrow?
Whatever time we're there.
I don't know
I
how
mean,
that's
someone's
got to
come home and walk your dogs while you're out doing. I don't know what you guys are going to be doing.
we're not
so.
going to talk
Well,
about. what
we're
doing,
gonna
Joe.
get. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get there at like 5 o'clock, I think,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna put our names in.
Well, we'll have to because I called Council Oaks
Yeah,
to get a
it's-
reservation for 5 on a Wednesday, and they're like, "We don't have any openings for 5 people."
Who's the fifth?
I'm like, not even.
it's Joe,
Rossi.
Cressy, Rossi,
Yeah.
and us.
So yeah, and I'm like, not even like after 7, before there's no reservation for 5 people. No, unfortunately not. I'm like, okay, we'll just show up. That's fine. We took the day off. Whatever.
Whatever. So we'll get there around 5. We'll probably hang out, put our name in, have a couple drinks, maybe smoke a cigar or something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll be a good day.
It's gonna be a great day. All right, we'll see you next week. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, people. Get set up on the notifications like Johanna.
Let us know where you're from.
We got any more comments?
We have a total of 3
Pickle shots.
awesome viewers.
They're all Johanna.
Hey, Johanna.
Come on, you're a pickle shop person.
I know.
She's all the viewers.
She's
we have
all the
3
commenters.
viewers. Yeah, she's their commenter.
She's on her computer and her cell phone at the same time.
Yes. That's dedication. We love you, Johanna.
Yeah. So, yeah, next week we'll be in. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Set up your notifications. I talk stocks on Twitter. I don't do it on the show as much as I should. I want to, but it's not sex, and sex sells. Stocks don't. So I do talk stocks on my Twitter. There's a lot of stock stuff. And then Instagram. Follow us on there. Facebook group page. All that good stuff. Anybody have anything before we get out of here?
Nope.
Good.
Let's skadoodle.
sure Simon would like just the smell of this paper towel.